Alright, what's up, dogs and nuggets? Welcome to another tips and tricks with actually cuts and dars. Tips and tricks, cuts and dars. It's about 25, and Blockageddon is our map of the day. I don't think there was any requests for maps, so I'm just going through a lot of the maps that are just utilized a lot. So I will see you in the game when I'm ready to do all the cuts. So we'll see you in a second. It'll be 20 minutes my time. See ya. Alright, dogs and nuggets, welcome back. And we have the cuts already. There's a lot of possible cuts on this map on Blockageddon. It's pretty cool. So I've used up all my bricks. I have 0 bricks because I don't want to add it up on my piece of paper and waste extra time. So let's bust into it. Now, someone made a good comment about priority cuts. What should you do first? What do you want to do first? Well, definitely this one back here. It's very easy. Just cut the dirt, and it's very, very quick even for one person to do it. So let's see how many bricks we get here. All right, so it's 630. Not bad. This is another one. You cut there, you cut there, you go along the side. Literally takes probably 45 seconds. We'll see how many bricks we got here. So we're already up to 1,000. I like to do these. And there's one on each side. It's a very symmetrical map. That's 243. There's not very many there. These take a little bit longer because there's granite in the bottom. But you do get a good payoff when you do them. So, see what we get here. Okay, I did not see the number. I was expecting it to be a little bit more than that. Then we got this one over here. This one's always good to have. Shinobis like to use this as a port to set up and attack the cube. So let's see how much this one is. All right, so that's only 380. They're not worth a lot, which is surprising. Let's go over here. I mean, there's a lot of cuts, but yeah, there's not a lot of big value cuts, I guess I'm seeing here. I thought they were worth more. So that was only 243 again. All right, let's see. Now, I'll pay attention to above my bricks there. We'll see how much this is, actually. 458. Okay, so it's not too bad. Those are some key ones. So we're at about 2,900 bricks. And there's another 380. So only 3,300 bricks for all those cuts. It's a lot of work. Then usually I just knock off the tops of these. It's a little much to cut this entire hedge off, but the top's worth 100, which isn't too bad. And I did. Gotta take care of that one right there. And I cut through the hedge here, so we'll see how much this is. Got some granite. It might be worth something. 448. So, and this one is definitely the lowest priority right here. You could probably get this one, that one down there, these two, and the subsequent other ones over here. You could probably do it with 4 players fairly easily. One person can do these two. One person can do these two. One person can do that one and that one. One can go there. You might have time to do this one over here. But those would be the priorities. Like those two, this one, that one, would be in that order. So these two, that one, that one. That's your top 3. And then if you have time, you want to get ambitious for crazy defense, you can slice this off because it's going to be very hard for them to get up here. I mean, outside of this. But then you got to deal with the lava, and you can just shoot them off, and it opens up, especially if you are a Nigel, you know, because they're running over the bridge. They can't really hide. There's really nowhere to go. I mean, this little pillar, there's not much to hide back there because you got a lot of lava. So, but I haven't seen too many people do this cut. I wondered how a defense would be if they cut both these sides out. And oh yeah, you can make that. And I just cut right along the wood here, just right down the edge. So I think it'd be a pretty good defense. I wonder what one of these little guys goes for. I mean, you get 100, 150, 200, about 250, about 300 bricks if you cut through one of those. So, and they're just little pillars. I mean, you can really flatten this area out and make it very tough on the opposition to try and get to the cube, unless they come straight at you, which is pretty tough with the lava down there. So, those are the main cuts, and then I just did one out in the center here. I mean, you can probably do a little bit bigger one, but this is probably the easiest one to get. You know, it's 180. There really isn't that much. I mean, there's no point in cutting this. You're never going to have time to. You're always going to get shot. Cutting the bridge. No one ever cuts the bridge anyways. I mean, you could. Maybe for S&Gs, craps and giggles here, we can cut it. Let's see what it is. Might as well. We've cut pretty much everything else. So let's go over here. Probably wouldn't take that much to cut it. Pretty quick. And if it's worth like 300 or 400, it might actually be worth doing. But I don't think it's gonna be worth that much. Oh, huh. Of course. So we'll just cut right along the edge of it here. Yeah, it's only 277. It really doesn't give you any tactical advantage because you can just hop up right here. It does open this up. It'd be interesting if someone did, especially cut this part of the bridge right here. Like if you cut this off and cut the main bridge, imagine you got a BB up here. It's gonna be very interesting for someone to get to. It's gonna be tough. They're gonna have to build for it, and it's gonna be a lot of work. It'd be a lot of shinobis going for that one, Nestrellas, stuff like that. So those are the cuts, and then I have a nice radar spread. So this is what you want. I think it's a very symmetrical, since it's a very symmetrical map. I usually throw one here, so you can cover this and cover what's coming up around the edge here. Usually right there is pretty good. Then I have one, as I'll show up here, right in this area. Shows who's up here. Gotta have one right behind the cube, and actually I put it down here. You can dig in a little bit and put it in there. A little bit tougher for the opponents to get at when you put it above those crates right there. And then symmetrical, just put one right there as well, and then right there. So, and it's a very nice even line, and it's basically a first line defense. If you have someone running about over here, you really don't need a radar right here, because no one's going to put a respawn unless they're putting it underneath. And if they put one underneath, you're going to see them popping out. Like if you're standing right up there and they're just popping out, you can actually hear them, like wet circuit boards or something like that from Cogwheel. When he respawns, like, oh, there's a guy down there. So I like putting one in the wall here and basically flanking the four corners around this cube, so I have the exact same over here. And then I put one down here, which gauges below, because a lot of respawns are put back in here. You know, put back in this wall, you know, back, you know, behind this force gate. You know, there's a lot. And you could cut this out if you really wanted to. I never even thought about that. Why don't we do that real quick? It's probably gonna take me a minute, but that's okay. I've already been working 20 minutes on this sucker. What's one more? Alright, so that's fine. I already got all those. So let's just cut right down the old chute here. Well, I guess you can't. So that's why you don't do it. Wait, where's it start?
Supply drive. T-minus 30 seconds.
I wonder if you can cut underneath the granite. Oh, you can. Oh, hello. Yeah, this wouldn't even be worth it. This would be a lot of work for almost nothing. I mean, it'd probably be worth a lot of bricks, but man. this would take forever. Especially with the spawn there. I don't think you'd be able to cut it with the spawn there. So we're not even going to waste our time. So those are the cuts. This is the radar placement. And really, one brawn should be able to place these 5 radars in front. And then if you should have time to put at least the 4 on the corners here. You know, to let everybody know that there's someone back here and that you should take away their spawn. I mean, a lot of spawns are back here, especially on this one, it's here. And especially on this one, it's here. But you do lose cuts, you don't have to worry about it. It's a lot more easier to defend. And you can make all these nice little jumps, too. This makes defending way, way easier for getting back and forth. And really negating your opponents and their speed and their cover. So, hope you enjoyed this cuts and dar video and priority cuts and dars. Like I said, those 2 there, that one, and then 4th would be the ones on the side, and then 5th, if you have time, would be cutting out the sides. So remember to like the video if you did, comment and subscribe for more block and load action, more cuts, tips and tricks, all the above. And yeah, just let me know what map you want to see next. I'm just trying to do a lot of the ones that I know that are frequently in the map rotation. So we'll see you next time, everybody. Take care as I go fall into the lava. Oh, peace. What's up, dogs and nuggets? Thank you so much for watching this amazing block and load gameplay. If you enjoyed that one, maybe you'll enjoy some of the gameplays from my beta playlist or from the release playlist. And if you have not done so already, hit the subscribe button for me. It'll make me feel all warm and fuzzy, Tony Toretto style.